Come in, friends. The door is open. Won't you sit down? No, not there. Sit by the fire. Let the bristling flames warm you. It is chilly in here, as if the cold air of death were in the room. The door is closed. The demons are ready. Clutch your chair. You are trapped in the Chamber of Chills.
All the stories we tell are true. We believe in ghosts. Do you?
Bad evening. Tonight's story is called The Avenging Spectre, brought to you by The Bat. The roulette wheel spun around and around. When it stopped,
I won! I won again!
the group around the table began to laugh and clap. Cyrus Watson had won again. With this winning, he will have broken the bank of the Lamont Gambling Casino.
Well, Mr. Watson, you've cleaned us out tonight. Sorry, folks, but the bank is closed.
Lamont spun around and headed for his private office. When he was seated in his huge oaken chair, he pressed a button.
Ripper, Johnny, come here, quick.
In a few moments, the door to Lamont's office swung open, and in strode two killers.
What gives, boss?
Snapped the man with the ugly scar gashing his left cheek.
Ripper, a sucker has taken us down. We tried all the phony stuff on him, but he still won. You boys know what I want you to do. And to make sure you do it right, I'm coming with you.
Later that evening, as Cyrus Watson left the casino, three men piled into a car and began to trail Watson's car. Then, suddenly, the car following Watson swerved out in front and stopped dead. The three men ran from their car, flung the door to Watson's car open, and dragged Watson out.
Wait!
Pleaded Watson.
You can't kill me! Here, I'll give you the money! Don't shoot me! If you shoot me, I swear my brother will avenge my death. My brother! Okay, Johnny, Ripper, let's get out of here. We'll spend a few days up at my lodge. Mr. Lamont, snapped Ripper. We've been up at this lodge for 4 days now. I'm getting the creeps. Remember what that guy said about his brother? Dry up, Ripper, or I'll cleave your skull with this bottle. Shut up, the two of yous, blasted Lamont. I've checked Watson's brother, and he was hung 10 years ago on a frame-up we worked. Hey, what happened to the lights?
Ripper gasped. Then, as the men groped about in the dark, they heard a gurgled scream, the end of which seemed to die in a human throat.
Say, there go the lights on again.
Johnny yelled, but his yell instantly turned into a sigh of horror. On the floor, his neck broken by a thick cord, lay Ripper.
Boss, that dead guy's curse is coming true. It got Ripper. I'm gonna get out of here. Stay right where you are, Johnny. Something very funny is going on. We'll barricade ourselves in and then let any ghost try to get us.
Jack Lamont scowled as he began to prepare a plan to keep them alive. After the men had set up a complicated defense system of alarms and traps, they waited for something unknown. At about 11 o'clock that night, a soft knock was heard.
Boss, somebody's outside. What'll we do?
Whispered Johnny.
It's okay. I called for some of the boys to come up and give us a hand. Open the door,
ordered Lamont. As Johnny went to the door, Lamont turned his back and lit a cigarette.
Well, where are you, Johnny?
Impatiently called Lamont after a few minutes had passed and no one came. Crushing the cigarette in his palm, the gang leader walked over to the door and threw it open. His eyes bulged as Johnny's were bulging, except Johnny was sprawled on the ground, strangled. Stumbling back, Lamont slammed the door shut. His fingers, sweating bands of flesh, dug into the door. Lamont wasn't a man anymore. He was the beast in the jungle, wounded and cornered. With desperation, Jock Lamont whipped out his gun and began to scream.
I ain't afraid of you! Come on! You'll never get me!
As the shadow of a man and a noose hanging from his hands fell over Lamont, the revolver dropped from the crook's limp fingers. Lamont couldn't even move as the rope slipped around his neck. What he saw and what was happening to him had frozen him into a living corpse.